Hey guys, it's Belle and Liv. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to show you our daily routine with all of our animals. We've already gotten dressed. It's about 8:15 and now we're going to go outside and feed our goats. While we were going outside, I was told that Argos has to eat still, so now I'm going to feed him. Argos, you want to eat? Yeah. You hungry? He's hungry. Sit. Good boy. So right now I'm getting the minerals for the goats. We put about half of their dish, just these regular minerals, and then the other half is baking soda. I also have to get the goats hay. This is where we keep the hay. Okay, so we usually just give them about half a slice of hay. Every morning we'll give the goats grain that's less than 1 quart. We got the goats new minerals, water, grain, and hay. I know, Colonel, I'm coming. Letting the goats out can sometimes take a couple minutes because they really like to stand in the middle. Colonel, watch your head, buddy. Come up here. While the goats eat, Bella and I clean out the lean-to. Once a week, the lean-to needs to be fully cleaned out. This means that all the straw and hay must come out. We do clean the lean-to every day, but we don't take all of the straw out. First, we clean out the inside of the lean-to. Then one of us will sweep underneath the lean-to to get all the excess hay and straw that fell down, while the other continues to clean the inside of the lean-to. After that, one of us will use the rake to pick up any straw or hay that's on the ground. What a great way to wake up in the morning. So that's it for the morning chores. Now I'm going to be heading inside and getting some breakfast. Now it's about 9 o'clock and I'm going to get some breakfast. Once Bella and I have finished eating breakfast, I feed the bearded dragons while Belle brushes the dogs. Every day, Spiky and Mushu have different fruits and vegetables. Make sure to check which fruits and vegetables are safe for your bearded dragon. Today, I gave Spiky and Mushu kale. I divided the kale into 2 piles, one for Spiky and one for Mushu. I then cut up about 7 blackberries into halves. I then cut up about 4 strawberries. I put the leaves of the strawberries in a separate pile so as not to give them to the bearded dragons. Finally, I gave the bearded dragons 1 sweet pepper. Now it's time for the bearded dragons to eat their breakfast. I first gave Mushu his food. But before I could put Mushu's food in his tank, I had to take him out so that my brother could vacuum his terrarium. I frequently try to feed Mushu from my hand. After I washed off Mushu's food dish, I put the fruits and vegetables in. I rinsed out his water dish and put new water in. Now it's Spiky's turn to eat. After I take him out of his terrarium, I give him some food to eat. Every day we give Spiky and Mushu crickets. Sometimes we'll give them other forms of protein, such as mealworms. After I finish vacuuming, I put Spiky back in. I spray Spiky and Mushu with water every day. I always wash my hands before and after I play with Spiky and Mushu. Bearded dragons can carry salmonella, so it's important that you wash your hands before and after playing with your bearded dragon. So it's about 9:15 and now I'm going to brush the dogs. I obviously don't do this every day, but they really needed it today. Sit. Good boy. All done. All done. Go on. Hey. Oh, oh. Sit down. Sit. Good girl. Easy. Hey. Sit. So it is about 9:40 right now, and I'm just gonna chill for 20 minutes and then we will keep going. It's just after 9. I've already fed all the animals that I need to feed, and so now I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna go play with Thumper and the 3 goats. Thumper stays in an 8-year-old renovated pigeon coop. I always bring her to the goat area to play. While Thumper hops around and relaxes in the shade, the goats play. I make sure to check on Thumper every so often. I've noticed that the goats are more active in the morning, whereas in the afternoon they're not as active because it's a lot hotter. So I usually try to go outside by the goats in the morning when they're running around and playing. I know, what is it? This morning in particular, the goats were more active. In between the goats playing with each other and running around, they'll take a break to eat. It's a little after 9:30. They're really tired from playing, and now they're just eating. They'll probably be sleeping pretty soon. This morning, when they had all finished eating, Pierre rested. Sometimes they all decide to rest, but this morning, Colonel and Gruff were playing. Whenever the goats think I'm leaving, they'll come towards the door. Sometimes Colonel has escaped. Pierre did once and so did Gruff. But we generally try not to let that happen because they are really, really fast, and I don't know if I would be able to catch them if they took off. Colonel, you gotta stay here, dude. After spending about an hour with the goats, I decided to head back inside. But first I had to put Thumper away. I've had Thumper out for about an hour now. It's important for her, since it's so hot out today, to hydrate and then rest, and I'll get her out later today. Hey guys, it's about 11:20 right now. For the past hour, I have been playing with the goats. I am now gonna go do some sports practice. I do competitive cheerleading, and this week we have off because it's the week before the season starts. We get a practice off for Thanksgiving. I am really excited about this week because I get to spend it with my friends, which is where I'm going to be going in half an hour, which usually is when I'm at a practice. So it is really great right now to be able to be with my friends. But I still need to stay in shape and get ready for the season, so I'm going to go practice right now. It's about 11 o'clock. Usually at this time I'm volunteering, but today I'm here at home. For today, I'm probably going to be spending a lot of it outside. It's so beautiful out. But for now, I'm going to go mow the lawn, do some chores, and then I'll be back outside to play with my animals again. Argos is a Chesapeake Bay Retriever, which means that he was bred to swim. Argos swims in the pool about 4 to 5 times a week, usually for an hour or two at a time. This is definitely one of Argos' favorite things to do. He loves to swim, but he also loves to go hunting, and he loves to go on walks. Get it! There you go. Argy, get your bird. And then he'll come back in whenever he feels like it. Argos, come on, dude, get your bird. He has his own method for coming back in. It's quite funny, actually. Ready? Hop! 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 Let's go! Hop! Come on, Argos. After spending half an hour in the pool area with Argos, I went to see what my little brother was up to. Yeah, it's about Monday. I'm kidding. After I rode in Jack's UTV, I played volleyball. It's a little after 3 o'clock. I've had a pretty productive day so far. I've worked on skills for volleyball and I've done some yard work. Now I'm taking it easy by the pool. It's time for the goats to eat. While the goats eat their grain, I make sure that they have enough water, hay, and minerals. Looks like I am good on the minerals, maybe a little bit more baking soda. Make sure that their water's okay until I come to put them away at night. Their hay, which looks good, maybe a little bit more, but I'll get that when they go to bed tonight. After I feed the goats, I take Medusa on a walk. I try to walk Medusa and Argos a couple times a week. Colonel! Colonel. Oh, that's so cute. Colonel, what you doing? Belle comes home for dinner, and after dinner, we spend some more time with the goats. Sometimes we'll take the goats out of their enclosure. We didn't today, but a few times a week, we will take them out of their enclosure. Don't forget to check out our future videos, which will include some of these clips. Colonel, what are you doing? We try to spend an hour a day working on YouTube. Usually after dinner is the best time. These were all clips that were taken on different days. Every night between 7:30 and 8:30 we'll put the goats into their lean-to. After we completely clean out their lean-to, we always put in more straw. We add a thin layer of straw so that the goats are more comfortable when they sleep. We also give them new minerals, hay, and water, but we take out the grain. By now it's about 8:15, which means it's time for bed. For the goats, of course. Now that we put the goats away, we're about to head inside. Our little brother already fed Thumper. She gets grain and hay and new water every day. It's a little after 9, I just finished showering, and usually what I do after I finish showering is I'll watch Netflix or I might watch TV. Sometimes I'll work on YouTube, but tonight I'm going nighttime driving with my mom because in just a few days I'm going to get my license and I just want a little bit more practice. Bella and I will usually go to bed around 10:30 or 11. And that concludes our day. Thank you so much for watching our daily routine video. Please like and subscribe and turn on post notification bell if you are interested in seeing our future videos.